When asking these two what this day has all meant, they said, "Oh, we love it, 100%. No stress to be found. We just sat around. You know, we should make this an annual event." So, in contrast to them, the bride's father perspires. He's had a whole year to craft prose that inspires. Throughout the school year, he'll talk off your ear, but now it's flop sweat as his speech time expires.
I'd take the long way home if it meant I'd go walking by your door. Together we could see where the road will lead to the unknown. There is no end if you believe. Just take my hand and come with me. Oh, you're like the sun coming up. You make my world come.
Welcome to A Marriage Celebration, the sequel, featuring our two favorite stars, Maggie Flint and Paul Carroll. I know I can speak for them in saying how excited they are to be able to share this beautiful space with you after all that we've been through together for the past year plus.
Okay, so this card is the first year of marriage obstacle course. So we have the finding hair in the sink wall climb, agreeing on the home decor ladder drill, that one is true. The sharing half of the closet mountain, that one is very true. And then the nightly battle over the covers tug of war, that one's very true as well. I must admit it does not seem like it has been a full year since our first wedding. Time has been amorphous and we really have not had a good chance to sit down and breathe.
Oh, you're like the sun coming up. You make my world come alive.
I cannot emphasize enough how fortunate and grateful I am to have you to both rely on and to support. I love you, and because I can never say it enough, I will never stop telling you that I do. Your husband, Paul.
Happy anniversary to the only person who knows the real me and married me anyway, and then agreed to marry me again. Our first year of marriage has been full of adventures, and we have so many more in store. I feel so lucky to have you as my partner, and I am so thankful for your eternal love and support. Maggie. All right, do I turn?
Hi, honey.
Hi.
A little bit.
Oh boy.
Hi, how are
Good?
you? You look very nice.
Thanks. You picked it out.
You are my sunshine.
We all know that Paul is a wonderful person for many reasons. He's caring and thoughtful, a great cook, and perfect for I don't really want to know about history, but I accidentally brought something up, so now I'm going to hear a story about it. And of course he makes Maggie happy, but the coolest part about Paul was that he came with a car. If we needed to go somewhere, boyfriend Paul to the rescue. Even if mom and dad could drive us somewhere, we called Paul. We wanted to go with Paul. Eventually they got their own place in Minneapolis and got their two beloved fur babies. And it seemed like Paul was here to stay. Our family was no longer one of 5, but of 6, and it was rare to see Maggie without also seeing Paul. Mandy and I got the brother we never had growing up, and we are very lucky that Maggie chose Paul to be that person.
Oh, 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 the things, oh, the things, oh, the things that love can do. Oh, the things, oh, the things, oh, the things that love can do.
We've heard a lot about what makes these two work as a couple, and I'm not gonna say that I'm like a wizard on what makes a great relationship, but here are some things that I think really work great about these two. And the first that I want to say is compatibility. So, we talk about communication, right? Paul doesn't talk too much, Maggie talks a little bit more. The thing about compatibility, Paul's really, really good at following directions. Maggie's really good at giving directions. So, that's great.
It'll make you wanna dance, maybe fly to France. You can make a friend in a minute flight. Oh, oh, oh. Look at what love can do.
But I want to talk about the time that I first realized that Paul might love Maggie. And I was coming back to our dorm, and the sun was out, and so was Paul. And here he is, out in the sun because of Maggie, and I was like, this might be something, and it really is. And so I just want to raise a glass to these two and their compatibility, communication, love, commitment, everything. And congrats, Paul and Maggie.
I hadn't seen Paul in a while, and he calls me up and we go out and get some brunch. He's like, hey, I'm getting married. I want you to be in my wedding. And I gotta tell you, man, I was like, no effing way. This guy, I think he was the last one of our friends group who had a girlfriend, and now he's the first one to get married. So I guess who did that right?
Paul has been a very good sport about all of our family activities. It's really family photo shoots that are disguised as family activities. We have certainly appreciated Paul's calm demeanor, which is a nice complimentary asset for Maggie, who the even keel is very pleasant. Paul doesn't get stressed very often.
Growing up, a lot of people have said that Paul and I look a lot alike, and I don't know that I've ever seen that or ever will, but I have seen a lot of other similarities between us at this point in our lives. So we both went to St. Olaf, we both were in marching band, and both have pretty good taste in board games, I'd have to say. And at this point, I can also say that we had the good sense to marry doctors who are smarter than we are, and who our family likes more than us. And I know you're gonna do great, and I wish you the best.
The beauty and the grace, nothing we would change at all. A feeling that is deeper than the ocean, raging to the sound of us.
I also had the privilege of knowing both Maggie and Paul back at St. Olaf. And from Anatomy Lab partner to fellow Residence Life conference attendee, watching now as an officiant at your wedding, being able to see the joy that you two have had with one another as your love flourished and grew. And just like your ceremonies, it went from quiet and intimate to now adventures to Cleveland and beyond. And you have already been through thick and thin together, and know you will continue to be rocks for one another for everything that is to come.
I promise to communicate. I promise to be your partner and to support you in all of your endeavors. I promise to always help you practice your lawyer skills. I promise to be your sous chef in all parts of life, cooking, building IKEA furniture, or building Legos. I promise to stay inside and watch movies or play games with you. And I promise to get you outside for your vitamin D. I promise to share in the highs and lows of our life together. And of course, I promise to love you forever.
With the ring I will give you, I am saying that I will always be there. I will always be there to help you wake up when your alarms cannot. I will always be there to help you move from the couch to the bed after you fell asleep 30 minutes into a movie. I will always be there to buy you the latest Minion-themed merchandise from the dollar aisle, even when you sent me to Target to buy something else. I will always be there to support you, to catch you when you fall, to lift you when you need a boost, and to carry you when you are too tired to move. Most of all, I will always love you, and I will always tell you that I do.
Now reintroducing the happily wedded couple, Maggie and Paul. You may kiss one another.
We were made for all of this. You alone, my confidence. Ready for it all. This is who we are, and this is where it starts.
just want to welcome everybody here. This is great that you could all come out. And it's nice to be able to have all these people here today. I just want to say, couldn't be happier for you. We're proud of you. We love you. We're going to miss you. And we wish you the best. Good luck.
Please, I'm Grandpa Joe. Thank you. I want to tell you, if I blubber a lot, it's because I do. I'm so filled with heart and praise to God that I'm here today to attend this beautiful wedding with Maggie and Paul.
So I'll shoot you straight. The only thing that takes my breath away.
God bless this wonderful celebration, all the people here today and the meal we are about to share. God bless Maggie and Paul's marriage. May they have more blessing than burdens and more laughter than tears. May God hear that as every prayer in their hearts and bless them with happiness always. And then I said, happiness, happy, and happy tears that I'm shedding. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
The way I've seen you two get through a first wedding in the pandemic, planning a second wedding, planning a move to Cleveland, residency, all this jazz has been incredible. And honestly, I think if two people can get through that, you're good. Like, I don't know what else to say. That's all I got.
I wish you both many years of nothing but happiness. Cheers to you. XO.
And I gotta say, man, from everything I've seen, you picked a winner. She seems lovely, and that first time I met you two, it was just like, yeah, this feels right. It fits. Paul's he's the same old man. He's just got another better half to him now.
We gather here to celebrate at last your wedding day. Indulge me for a moment, please. 3 things I wish to say. The first is love that you express in all your different ways. My wish is that it deepens still and never will decay. The next is growth, and though we know that change is here to stay, my wish is that your bond will grow and never fade away. And lastly is your happiness, the kind you feel today. Find joy along your journey's path and never go astray. And now as I prepare myself to send you on your way, my heart is full and so my eyes with pride in you today.
So I'll shoot you straight.